welcome back to another episode on Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I am your host, SorrowMan1, and we are going to get going since Pikachu is getting a little bit restless here. So let's get a move on, shall we? Talk to everyone, huh? Alright, so first we're going to do this. Alright, you really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Oh, thanks. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. Making enough food for 8 people or so. So she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much? Of course. So, Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she is not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. Okay, that was funny. It must be a nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but hey, did you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah, sorry. It must feel awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
Right.
Okay.
Dinner's ready, everyone. Well, I should probably get going. Come now, why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that?
Yay!
Okay.
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow, looks amazing. Thank you, Mom.
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa, this is incredible!
Good, huh?
Uh-oh. That was uneventful. What is happening here?
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
He is confused. Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So, Rachel, do you feel okay talking about that problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure you don't have to keep it bottled up? I had so much fun with you and all that that is just not bothering me anymore. Okay. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure. In that case, mind if I ask you something instead? By all means. I'd be honored to help a great detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Well, one of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce you to him if you like. Really? Could you please? That would be a huge help. Sure. I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. I should contact you. Why don't we meet at the Hi Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then. Okay. Something's not right. What's going on with this? I'll figure out what's going on with that. That's okay.
The Cramorant that stole the Aurora drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
That is weird why it would not give any sound only in that particular spot. That's weird. I don't know. That's strange. The next morning. Okay.
Hey,
Okay, today we're going to find out more about the Aura drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'll introduce me to a professor of Rhyme University. Excuse me. We're still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the Hi Hat Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a bit before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu. Oh, I see. The newspaper has arrived. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, in case you are new to this game, if you have done anything in the previous case, which is not part of the case, you get a newspaper related to some of the things that you've done, which will be mentioned here in the newspaper. So, hold on, I'm trying to get that thing to stop. It's that autofocus. Sorry, I'll try to figure that problem out. Don't worry about it. Alright, so the newspaper, you basically will get some information on what you have done to what things you can do. And it'll be like a crossword of some kind. And you basically get questions based off on what you already had done. So it's kind of neat. So Alright. So the newspaper, okay? So basically, Tim and Pikachu's activities will be reported in the newspaper the day after the case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. Okay, so we have basically like the three things here we can do. But depending on the case and some of the blue question exclamation points you do, mind you, the more you do them, the more they appear here on the newspaper. So pay attention to that, because that actually will help you out on what you may have missed and what you could have done. So, and as you noticed in my previous videos that I've made, when I was riding around with Growlithe, there was a Rimbombi that wanted some help. And I basically didn't want to do that, I just want to get the actual mission complete. So, sorry about that, but that is actually one of those that will appear here. So, latest development in the Jewel Theft case. Looks like they still haven't found the ore drop. Well, duh. Inspector Holiday and his team have been searching for the jewel and Cormorant, but there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cormorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to this article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cormorant to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's fishy about this whole thing. Alright, so now it comes down to heroic Lillipup saves partner. The article's about a woman who got injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says her Lillipup went outside and howled to alert the neighbors. That's a sweet story. Hey, wait, look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one whose Lillipup ran off? Let me see. You're right. We met her in front of the dentist residence. Her Lillipup was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently he kept barking and howling until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. Alright, so the crossword. Now that I was telling you about, the crossword is basically getting the questions that you've answered based off on the riddles that are based off on that one quiz professor. And it basically is kind of neat, but you'll see how easily this is. Alright, I wonder what today's crossword is like. It's surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. The crosswords are written by readers. Wow, I'm impressed by the people who can make these. Okay, Tim, let's fill it out. Let's see, this Pokemon catches prey with its long tongue. That'd be licking tongue. It's got the right number of letters and everything. This Pokemon uses its cute looks to put you off your guard so it can easily steal from you. Meowth? That's not enough letters. Purloin, then? This Pokemon always moves together in a well-coordinated group. Based on the squares we already filled in, I'm guessing it's gotta be Phalanx. Hey, Pikachu. I feel like we've heard these hints before. Yeah, you're right. This puzzle must have been created by a certain quiz professor. So, in case you notice, that only appears only if you completed her mission. And you can relive the statements and questions that you gave and that she gave you. So, there's that. Alright, so, moving forward. Head out when you're ready. Should we get going? while we're out, I want to buy some more coffee beans. Our supply is running low. Okay. Your usual dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. Bye. Have a nice day. You know, at some point, Tim may not be the only one at some point that will understand Pikachu. Just so you know. Just so you know. That's another hint. He may not be the only one that can understand Pikachu. Well, I'll let you figure that out at some point, okay? You're sure we're supposed to meet Rachel in front of the High Hat Cafe? Yeah. She should be here by now. I wonder what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounded like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You've never listened!
Ouch.
Tim.
Is everything okay? Let's just go inside. Wow. Straight up. I mean, you know.
Excuse me?
Who would not ask a better coffee, honestly? You know, if High Hat Cafe was actually a real place in this world, I would go there and actually try their coffee. I mean, not kidding, I would. I literally would. Okay? I'm not kidding, I would. What were you and your dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. They mentioned that on the news. It said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in the name only. I can't believe he would try to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa is seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were victims. It was cruel. People who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't what we're here to discuss. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just wanted someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm happy always to lend an ear. I mean, I've got like about 2 or 3. I mean, come on. Kidding. But are you sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's get the real topic of the day. The jewel? That's right. Yesterday you said you could introduce me to Professor of Rhyme University. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. He researches the connections between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figured he could probably tell us something about that jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We'll have to travel quite a ways to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of the mineral archaeology. Once the professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better go and meet him there, then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. Okay, we better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? You're coming too, Rachel? I mean, it's not like you actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help a great detective out with a case. Hey, this isn't all fun and games, you know. He's funny at times. Alright, the fabled Aurora. Southern Ruins. Okay, what is going on in these...
Why is it snowing?
Just what's going on here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
So, something's not right. So, it's only snowing around the ruins. No way, that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up the hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill? Okay, Tim, let's go. I mean, there is a lot of Pokemon here. Phew, that was quite the hike. Hey, Tim, there's a lot of Pokemon here that I have never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we saw outside isn't native to this area. Maybe it came here looking for food. Say, where is Gordon anyway? Huh? It looks like someone's here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
Chris Honor, Professor Gordon's assistant. Much like curry enthusiast.
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim, a student of Professor Gordon's. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's, and Tim is also attends Rhymes University. Oh, you're students? What brought you all the way out here? There's something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We were hoping to talk to him. Oh, the professor? Oh, dear. He entered the ruins 2 days ago, and, well, as you can see, he hasn't come back yet. Huh? Whoa, what are you saying? The professor's always like this. He is absolutely obsessed with his research in the ruins. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the door to the ruins. You would have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. He usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, and in case you have noticed, it's freezing. Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? I guess we'll have to figure this out, how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. Okay, Chris. We'll go look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. You? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Don't worry. Tim and Pikachu are detectives, famous all over Rhyme City. Oh, you're that Tim. The great detective. In that case, I'm a lot less worried. Okay, I'll leave the search for the professor and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourself too hard. Right. First, we'll investigate the entrance to the ruins. This won't be much help if I'm looking at the same things as you are. I'll look around the perimeter of the ruins. Thanks. Okay, let's start investigating that entrance. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, let's take a good look at the figure of figure out what sort of mechanism we're looking. Okay. Careful not to miss any details. Yeah, I know. Alright. Alright, now, let's see. Where should we look first? Snow has piled up above the door. It looks like quite a lot has fallen. We did hear that it's been snowing for several days straight. I hope we figure out what caused that.
Huh?
There's some sort of picture on the door. Yeah, it must be some kind of relief. A relief on the door. Okay. Looks like a person holding up a Pokemon. Yeah, it does. Do you think it's a clue about the mechanism? Probably not. They're faint, but I see some footprints on this tree. Judging by the shape, I'd say these are human. I'm not sure if they're Gordons, though. Someone must have climbed this tree, but why would they do that? Okay. Anything else? Well, there's this right here. What is that? This tile right here has a design carved into it. Okay. What do you suppose this design means? I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough. It might have meant something to Gordon, though. I wonder.
Okay.
I think that's just about everything. Yeah, I think we've seen enough here. Alright. Well, we looked all around the door. We still don't know how to open it. Looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. Okay. A puzzle must be solved to activate the mechanism that opens to the ruins. It's possible to solve the puzzle, though. Okay, so how can we open this door? Alright, it makes sense. We're not archaeology experts, after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this. What do you mean? Our detective skills, you know, conducting investigations, interviewing witnesses, all that jazz. Chris might know more about the rooms. Maybe someone saw Gordon open the door. Who? But who? Oh, you mean the Pokemon that live here? Exactly. Let's go interview the witnesses and see if we can round up clues. Okay. But unfortunately, that is going to be it for this video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys next time on Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I am your host, SurvivalMan1, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.